Good morning. I am Gbon. I'm here. I want to share to you some of my techniques, ideas, tips regarding 7 fuel saving tips. If you have a car or a motorcycle or a van or a truck, I would suggest to do these 7 fuel saving tips. First, I'll show you here. No, I have written this one, fuel saving tips. First one is the proper maintenance. Of course, if you have poor engine maintenance, poor car maintenance, there might be excessive fuel consumption. And then number 2, take the shortcut or shortest route. Plan ahead your route, using Google Map or Waze. Before you travel, check the shortest distance or shortest route from point A to point B. Okay. Then avoid traffic areas or congested areas like this. Let's say you are going to travel from this point to this point. Okay. If you are going to use this route, there are lots of intersections. Meaning, if there's an intersection, there is a traffic signal lights. So you will be delayed if there's a traffic congestion here. Whereas if you are going to use if you plan ahead traffic route, then you can save a fuel, because once you are stuck on the traffic, your engine is continuously consuming fuel. Whereas if you are continuously traveling here, you might save some amount of fuel. Okay. And then also number 4, use inertia effect or freewheeling on a flat road. Let's say you do some acceleration, and upon approaching the intersection, let's say 15 yards away from the intersection, then let's say from this point to this point, 15 yards before approaching the intersection, you do the neutral. Then you will be having a inertia effect. Your car, because of the momentum of the inertia effect, your car still travels without consumption of too much fuel, unlike your engine is engaged on the gear. Your transmission is engaged. So if you accelerate, then neutral, let's say 15 yards left from the intersection, then you can save fuel before reaching the intersection or the back of car in front of you. And then use the curve, or cut the curve. Cut the curve. Let's say you are going to travel from this point. Let's say you are here. You are here on this point, and you are going to travel on this point. Instead of using the curve, if you look at this side, straight path, it was clear, and then the center line is broken line. You can try traveling straight path instead of following the curve, because let's say you are going to travel from Manila to Bicol, there are too many road curves. So if you cut the curve instead of following the curve, you cut the curve, you will save a little amount of fuel. Make sure that the road ahead is clear. No obstruction, no incoming vehicles. As well as on this side, let's say you're going down here. If you notice this area is clear, no incoming vehicles, and you are here, and you have noticed the straight path is clear, you can travel from this to this side, like this, instead of following the curb. So you can cut the curb. But make sure as much as possible this is on the valley road, meaning to say, let's say this is the road, no? Both side is a valley, meaning to say the road here, this is the mountain, and this here on the side mountain, that is the valley road. But if your road is on the ridge or cliff, let's say this road, and both side is downhill from left to right, left and right are downhill, do not cut the curb, no? I suggest you maintain your course of travel. And if the road, let's say the curb is having a solid line of yellow, do not cross or cut the curb. Do not cut the curb, because it is already mandated that you don't have to cross the line. It is intended for our safety, for the driver's or traveler safety or commuter safety. And then use also gravity effect, no? Number 6, use the gravity effect. Downhill freewheeling. Say your car is here, no? And you notice there is a downhill and then uphill. Okay, so to save some amount of fuel from this point, you can disengage, put into freewheeling or neutral, or release your accelerator. Do not press your accelerator pedal. So your car, because of the gravity, your car will fall down, no? But make sure again that the road is not ridge road, no? It should be on the valley road, downhill. Do not use the gravity effect on the ridge road. I suggest only for the valley road, meaning to say, let's say your road here, no? Let's say the road is like this, no? It's your pavement, okay? Both side is a mountain, no? This is a mountain. This is a valley road. This is your road, pavement. This is the valley road. But if this one, let's say this is your road, and then downhill, both sides are mountain or cliff, do not use the gravity effect. Do not use, no? Only on the valley road, because even you lose your brake, no? You are still in the road, on the road. You are still on the road, no? Unlike on the ridge road, if you lose your brake, tendency you will fall down on the cliff or the ridge, no? If you are here, you lose your brake, you will fall down on the ridge or the cliff. Unlike on the valley road, if you lose your brake, you are still on the road, no? And then anticipate also, number 7, anticipate the intersection and merging traffic. As I have said, no? Let's say you are here approaching on the intersection. If you are already familiar with the road, traffic route, then you don't have to rush going or to reach the intersection. Once you are here, and you have enough acceleration, let's say you're about 20 yards or 15 yards from the intersection, then you do the freewheeling, neutral. But your brake, your foot should be aimed already on the brake pedal. So anything happens, if there's a emergency vehicle that is rushing, crossing on this intersection, from here to this point or from here to this point, you can immediately press your brake to avoid collision. So those are 7 saving fuel tips. These are 7 fuel saving tips. I'm not an expert, but on my experience as a driver, I'm using this, and I just want to share it to you if you want to save some fuel, especially if you are on the remote area. When you check Google, there is no nearby fuel station, so you can apply this 7 saving tips or 7 fuel saving tips. And as I have said, anticipate the downhill, uphill, the curves, the cliff or ridge road, valley road, and the intersections or merging traffic. Okay, I hope you enjoy and learn some fuel saving tips. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.